Today is my mom's birthday and I totally forgot. So I had to sneak out to my workshop and make her something. So I decided to make her these beautiful earrings. These are made without any silicone shapes or whatever. They are made by hand. And I'll show you exactly how to make these. And since I am working with resin today, it was the perfect opportunity to test this new air purifier from Resiners, which I'll also tell you a little bit about. So in case you want to learn how to free shape your own jewelry, this is the video to watch. For this little project, you will need UV resin. You will need a UV lamp. You'll of course be wearing gloves, and some handy tools are a little nail pusher and maybe even some tweezers. I will be using purple glitter, which is my mother's favorite, and also some gold leaf. It's really easy to shape your own jewelry. You just take your UV resin. And I do want to say that keep an eye on the light, because as soon as I start pouring this, you will see that the toxics are being released and the lamp will start turning into another color. But what you do is to use a silicone mat and you just add in a dot of your resin. I do want this necklace to be a little bigger, so I could make it round, but I actually want to make it a little oval. So I'm just kind of shaping the shape by pouring out just a tiny amount of resin until I'm satisfied. And I think this is good. So now I will take my lamp and I'll start curing it. So my lamp is now done, and you can hear that the air purifier is working and blowing. It's semi-cured now. It's still a little wet on the back, which is no problem at all, because now I can add in my glitter. So I'll just flip over the oval shape that I just did. And now comes the fun part, because it's time to add in some glitter. I'll just use my tweezers here, grab a little, and see if I can spread out some, not too much. And now I can start kind of decorating the pendants. I use my little nail pusher to get some of these glitter flakes off. And I'll see if I can hold it up so it's a little easier for you to see. Because now I'll just manually push them over to where I want them to go. And I do want to keep one in the top, because I only have these screw eye jewelry hardware things, and I don't want it to be too visible. But now I have my glitter, so I'll just move it aside. And it's time to add in this tiny little eye. I don't know what you call it, but that one. So I'll lay this one flat again, and I'll just place a tiny, tiny, tiny drop of resin, like that. I'll take my eye with my tweezer, and I'll just cover it in the resin. Now I can, take my eye and place it on the top, and make sure that I have it placed where I want it. Just carefully get this back to my mat and just push it over a little. Like so. And before I go in and add in my leaf gold, I'll just let this cure for a bit. And my air purifier is still in the green. Whoops, I forgot to turn it off. But it is blowing away. So I'll take my nail pusher and see if I can pick up some of this gold leaf. And now I want to see if I can somehow place it on top of the eye hardware thing. And it can be a little tricky to release this. And you could use leaf gold, you could use pretty much everything you want. And I might have to see if I can add in just a tiny amount of resin again, that the gold leaf can stick to, and I'll see if I can break it up a little. And there we go. So I think I am satisfied with the placement of the gold leaf now. So now comes the finishing part, which is to top off this with the resin. So I will just pour the resin on top, and I will look at it from an angle so I can see how tall this is going to be. But what I am doing is kind of just building the top cone on this one, like that. And you could use a lighter or a heating tool if you want to get rid of bubbles, but I hardly have any. And it's not really that important on something like this. So again, I'll take my heat lamp and set it to auto, and it should be cured now. So this is the finished pendant. What you want to do now is just to grab some necklace hardware. I'll just remove my gloves. And if you are using latex gloves, make sure that your fingers are clean before touching your acrylic. Mine are now. So now I can just take my hardware here and I'll just grab a little foam like that. And I'll squeeze it together. Now I'm going to add a chain, and if your resin is a bit sticky, I do recommend using some micron graded sandpaper and just kind of polish it. That will leave everything nice and smooth and non-sticky. If you wanted more height, you could go in and add some more resin on top of this. But I'm actually pretty satisfied with how this one turned out. I'll just give it a quick sanding. And I'll add in my chain here. And now I have a full set of jewelry to gift to my mom. What do you think? Do you like these? Please drop a comment below if you did. And also I'd love to see your results. So in case you are going to make something with these techniques, please hashtag me with Mimo Design. and I'd love to see it. All the tools I used for this project, I dropped my affiliate links as well as a discount code for below in case you want to grab the same. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, please let me know down below and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.